Shapes. Shapes make up the entire world. Everything you see is a shape, or a series of shapes. Anything you can imagine is made up of shapes. The first thing that you ever saw was a shape. This is a dot. Dots are very small. I had to make this one larger so that it would be visible. Dots are the building blocks of shapes. Every shape you've ever seen is made up of dots. And when you have a series of dots, you have a line. A line is a bunch of dots placed right next to each other, side by side. Nice and straight, can be as long as you want. Now it only exists in one dimension. But it can be as long as you want. It can be infinitely long. And when you have 4 separate lines, you have a square. A square is made up of 4 lines. 2 of them parallel, and the other 2 perpendicular, all the same length. Now you can change the lengths, then you have a rectangle. But they're all 2-dimensional, all made up of lines. Now we have a cube. A cube is a bunch of squares attached to each other so that it forms a closed shape. A cube exists in 3 dimensions. You can hold a cube. You can't hold a square. A cube's sides are all the same length. Now we have a line, but there's something wrong with it. It's not straight. It's curved. Now you might be thinking, this isn't really a line. But it is. It's just a different kind of line. It's not straight, but it's still a line. And when we have a really long closed line, we have a circle. A circle is like a line, but it's curved to the point where the 2 ends meet. It's a closed shape. It's the same width all the way around. It's perfectly round, and it's an amazing shape. What's this thing? It's like a circle, but it's square. Actually, this is called a cylinder. A cylinder is like a bunch of circles stacked on top of each other. They make up many things like baseball bats or pipes or pens. They're great shapes. This is by far the strangest shape I've ever seen. It's like a circle, but it's 3-dimensional. This one's called a sphere. Spheres make up many things, but there's no flat surface. If you've ever played soccer, the ball they use in soccer is actually a sphere. But if you make a sphere really small, we have a dot. See, it doesn't matter what kind of shape you have. It could be a square, or a circle, or even a cylinder. They're all just made up of these little tiny dots. We came full circle and we came back to the dot. It truly makes up everything.